Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 14th of January we've got a traditional ITV 7 on Saturday, the best of the action from Warwick and Kempton. The ground sure to be on the softer side at both tracks after a very wet week across the country, and I think there's more rain forecast on Saturday. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap in the 205 at Kempton. This is a grade 2, the Silviani Conti Chase. 2 mile, 4.5 furlongs, and I'm going to stick with Paint the Dream here, who I think can make all the running and soon have these rivals struggling. Now, the hazard to his chance is possibly Cool Cody, but he reserves his best form for Cheltenham, and I doubt they'll ride him with the same elan that they normally do round there, because they know that Paint the Dream is a confirmed front runner. Now, he was really impressive in routing a competitive field at Newbury last time out, tanking clear from halfway, jumping superbly and coming home alone. Obviously, this grade 2 represents a much stiffer test for him and going the other way round, but I'm not worried about that. I think he's really thriving, and Connor Brace, who's a jockey going places, knows him really well. I think he'll be in command here, turning for home. Our betting expert value angle selection runs in the 240. This is the Coral Lanzarote handicap hurdle, 2 mile 5 class 2, and I think Harbour Lake at double figures is definitely overpriced here. Now, Alan King's 7-year-old remains open to plenty of improvement over hurdles after just 7 career starts. I thought he's run 2 blinding races in defeat at Aintree and Cheltenham after winning narrowly at Market Raisin on his seasonal debut. I think the softening of the ground is very much in his favour. Sam Twiston-Davies is booked, which is a really good booking. I think they'll go a really strong gallop and it'll bring his stamina into play late, certainly at around 12 to 1. I think he's overpriced. The remaining 5 races on ITV, we'll do them in time order. The 1:30 at Kempton gets things underway, a handicap chase over 3 miles. Well, Smarty Wild is one of those horses who flatters to deceive a bit. There's usually one bad jumping error in his round that stops him winning, but he has got a good record at Kempton. I thought he ran really well last time out. Tom O'Brien's booked. He should go well with Philip Hobbs in really good form at the moment. Over to Warwick for the 150, the Hampton Novices Chase, a grade 2 here. Paul Nicholls on a Saturday, complete unknown. I think he's the one to side with here. He's got a typically strong hand with his novice chasers this winter, Paul Nicholls, and this Scopy sort won a really strong contest on his chasing debut at Fosslas in December, coming with a strong late run out wide. He does step up in class here to a grade 2, but the likely testing ground will suit him. I think this sharp left-handed track at 3 miles, exactly what he wants. Staying at Warwick, the 225, the Leamington Novice Hurdle, a grade 2 over 2 mile 5, another Paul Nicholls horse here, Knowsley Road. Now, he's very much a chasing type. He's won both starts so far over hurdles at Chepstow, well backed on each occasion. I'm not totally convinced he was particularly at home on the undulations at Chepstow. A lot of horses hang down the camber there, and he certainly didn't look the easiest. But Warwick, again, it's pretty sharp left-handed. I think he does hang left, so provided he can get up against the rail, he should be fine under Lorcan and Williams. He raced with loads of zest from the front the last twice, and I think those tactics are always a good plan at Warwick. Back to Warwick again for the 3 o'clock, the Premier Handicap over 3 mile 5, a real stamina test here, and I think I've found one at a big price here, Emma Lavell's Would You Be Well. Now, this one's pretty unexposed, granted an extreme test of stamina. I thought he shaped a lot better than the bare result under a fairly negative ride in the Welsh National at Chepstow last time out. This is a slightly easier race. They'll need to be a bit more positive at this sharper track, but he does jump soundly, and I think he's got a little bit more upside than some of these more jaded and exposed rivals who've had plenty of hard races over these marathon trips through the years, whereas Would You Be Well's only had a handful of starts over fences, and there should be more to come. And finally at Warwick in the 335, the Pertemps Handicap Hurdle Qualifier, 3 mile 1. Well, Glimpse of Gala has been a really good advert for Charlie Longston all season, running herself into winning form at Kempton last time out. And I thought the £7 claim of Bradley Roberts was really good last time out. It was a messy race, and Glimpse of Gala did well to get up after the last. He's back in the saddle here, taking off £7, and I think this sharp track will suit ideally. Best of luck on Saturday, betting experts.